Happy New Year, guys. It's Rich Cohen here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic start to the year. You had a great New Year's Eve and you're recovering well into New Year's Day, and you're looking forward to a fantastic 2020 like I am myself. So today I'm going to be going over some very easy, simple tips and tricks that you can use to make sure that your New Year's resolutions stick this year and that you can allocate the right amount of time and priority to achieve those results that you really want to achieve. But before we get in that, I know you might be sitting there watching this video thinking to yourself, is this guy wearing a Leeds United t-shirt? Well, let me answer that question. Yes, I am wearing a Leeds United t-shirt because as of today, we are now sitting on top of the English Football League Championship, and we've only got 20 games left to get ourselves into the promised land, the Premier League. And for a lot of Leeds fans out there, we've been long-suffering fans. This football club has been, it's been a great football club for many years. It's also our 100th year of football as a Premiership club. And over the last 15 years since we got relegated from the Premiership, we've been through the ringer. Find terrible management, terrible owners, just really poorly run football club, and it's seen us have to sell the stadium, sell all of our best players, get relegated down into Division 2 of Division 1, the new division, or the second tier of football, to eventually get promoted. And now we're finally under a fantastic manager, great ownership, great high standards, fantastic football. The fans have now come back. The fans are now got something to cheer about. We've got something to really be proud about for our football club, and this is the year, I can feel it, this is the year we're going to be going up. So hopefully I'm not going to be watching this video back in 20 games time thinking, no, we did it again. This is the year. The belief is there, the passion is there, we've got the players to make it work, the owners, the management we're going to see us through. I feel very confident about that. So yeah, Leeds. So I love this time of year. I love holidays. I love Christmas holiday. I love the New Year's spirit. I love going into the shopping malls and hearing the festive tunes. And I love going into here in Bangkok. You know, you go into the hotels and you walk through the lobby and you can hear the Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, and I just filled you with so much joy and happiness and hope. And that's why I love. And there's lots of live sport. There's lots of exchanging gifts, phone calls to your families, and that's why I love this time of year. It fills us with lots of hope. And with hope, I think it's a great opportunity for us to really take advantage of those fantastic feelings of hope and take them into creating the lives that we really want. And it's a great time to also reflect on the last 12 months to see what we've managed to achieve over the years, some of the goals that you've achieved easily and effortlessly, and some of the goals have also been quite challenging over the time. Some of you may have failed and thought, these goals are just too difficult to put into my lifestyle. So, you know, as reflecting onto some of the goals that you achieve, whether it was weight loss, whether it's financial goals, travel goals, if you weren't able to achieve those goals, maybe there's a few different reasons why. We can also go back and reflect on those. Some of the goals which I'm sure that you may not have achieved as goals just yet, but you're also heading in the right direction. And as you're moving in the right direction and taking the relevant steps to get you where you want to be, you're starting to feel a bit more confident at every moment that that goal will eventually come to fruition. Now, for myself, I've been guilty of all three of those goals. I've been guilty of, from last year, being guilty of setting a few goals that have been just not possible based off my routine and based off my lifestyle. So I've ditched them and I've made peace with that, and that's okay. Second goals, I'm definitely moving in the right direction, feeling really good about them. Lots of positive reinforcement and feedback, so that's fantastic. And some of them, you know, I've smashed out the park and absolutely killed. So it's a good time now with the New Year's resolutions to take a moment and think about some of those. What you want to really achieve. What's the outcome for this year? Where do you really want to start making moves? Are you ready to start taking life by the scruff of the neck, like Leeds United did two weeks ago against Birmingham City? Birmingham came back 3 times to equalise, and they scored in Leeds scored a 95th minute. One of the key players, just seeing him drive forward and said, no. He said, this is not happening. We are taking all 3 points today. So he picked the game up by the scruff of the neck, ran the ball down the line, crossed it into the box, it hit one of the players, went in the back of the net, boom, 5-4, we take the 3 points, go to the top of the league. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to take the life by the scruff of the neck? And if you are, that's fantastic. I want to give you a big high five. And that's what New Year's resolutions are all about. Getting motivated and getting ourselves in a peak state so that we're feeling hopeful, we're feeling positive, and ready to take the next moves. Now, if you're ready to do that, I'm going to give you a few tips in which you can start to start to prioritize those goals into goals that need high effort, high intensity, and a lot of time on your behalf. So that's going to be the key areas of focus. The second part is going to be goals in which you're going to need to maintain. They're just going to need a little bit of TLC every now and again. So you just need to maintain them. You need to be able to give them a medium amount of effort, medium amount of intensity, and medium amount of work on your part, time and work on your part. And then there's a third category, which is so that's maintenance, and the third category is pause. So these are the goals in which you don't need to spend too much. They'll continue to go through. They'll continue to get the results based off a little bit of effort, a little bit of intensity, and a little bit of work, a little bit of time on your behalf. We will have time. We will have amount of time per day that we can allocate to particular areas and particular goals in which we want to achieve. We can't go everything 100%, because if you decide that, hey, I want to invest money, I want to change my career, I want to get fit and get healthy, and I'm going to put 100% into every single thing, inevitably, what's going to happen, guys? One of them is going to get all your effort, and the other one's going to suck. It's just the other one's going to suck, and it's not going to give you the results you want. So before we go any further, let me just ask you a question. How many of you out there have just got one goal that you're working on for this year? Just one. Only one. Anybody? Probably not, right? As you're thinking about your goal, you're probably thinking, there's also, I want to do this, but also I really want to do this, and it's probably about time that I did this, and there's these things that I really need to get done as well. So as you're thinking about goals, this is where it can get a little bit overwhelming when we're talking about goal setting. We're talking about New Year's resolutions for the year. Is that we have multiple amounts of different goals, and all those different goals are going to affect and progress in different areas of our life. Some of them might be personal goals, some of them might be career goals, some of them might be relationship and family goals, some of them might be travel goals. So we can categorize some of those goals into particular sections. You might find that there's one big goal that you really want to achieve. That's the one that's going to be potentially one of the hardest ones to achieve, but it's going to have the highest impact. You might have goals that will have high impact, but they won't need that much time. They won't need that much attention from you. There's things that you can do on a daily basis that you can do on a daily basis that aren't going to take too much effort and too much time allocated to them. Let's give a couple of examples. Let's say, for example, you want to start a business, or you want to start a new career, or you want to get into a new career path. Let's say start a business. If you want to start a business and get a secondary income coming in, you might find that by the time your goal is that you want to achieve, set up your own business, you want to achieve so many clients, and you want to achieve so much revenue in the first 6 months, within the next 12 months. You want to have a logo, you want a website, all this cool stuff. Now, if you're starting from scratch and you've got that as a year goal, that's going to need a lot of time and attention. That's going to need a lot of effort on your part. It's going to need a lot of intensity. You might also find that you also want to have a huge health goal. Maybe you got a massive fitness goal that you want to achieve. Maybe you want to run a marathon. Maybe you want to run maybe you want to do your first triathlon. Whatever it is, you might find that if I'm going to put 100% effort into my business, then you know what, I can still have the health and fitness goals, but maybe I need to think about what is going to be a relevant health and fitness goals that's going to keep me in line with, it's going to enable me to achieve the goal, but also enable me to achieve my main goal, which is of starting my new business. So you might find that there's different layers or different tiers of goals and resolutions that you have that are going to need different times and attention. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is think about all the goals that you've got. So you can write those down. Write all the goals down that you've got that you want to achieve. You might have, there's some personal goals, there's some family goals, relationship goals. So write them all out. Remember to be specific with the goals as well. So what specifically do you want to achieve in regards to weight loss? Okay, I want to lose weight. Well, let's be specific here. What do you want to lose? I want to lose 10 kilos. I want to get below 15% body fat. I want to be able to run a certain amount of distance. I want to have better posture, I want to have less pain. So something that's specific, something you can measure as well. So measuring pain. How can you measure pain? Well, if you wake up in the morning and you don't feel pain anymore in your lower back because you've been exercising more regularly, start to journal that, start to write that down. So as you're, and that's how you measure it. Make it achievable. So SMART goals. Make it. Is it attainable for you? Is it achievable for you? Is it relevant to you? And when do you want to achieve it by? So SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-based. So you write down your goals. Make sure they're SMART goals. The second step is you're going to categorize all those different goals that you've got. Maybe there's 5, maybe there's 3, maybe there's 10. Take those goals and then categorize them into areas of focus. So 3 areas. Remember: focus, maintain, pause. Which goals are going to need 100% effort on your part? Going to need 100% time on your part, and you need 100% intensity on your part for you to achieve that particular result in the amount of time that you've allocated for it. And think about it seriously, because if it is a big goal, if it's a big health goal, and you finally want to ditch the weight, or if it's a big health goal, you finally your big career goal, you start your own business, and you want to take this year by the scruff of the neck, that's going to need 100% attention. So then, it's to think about how I'm going to put 100% attention into this area. Secondly, is we don't want to kick away some of those other goals we've got. We still need to be able to give them attention, to be able to give them some time, to be able to give them some love. So if it's relationship goals or family goals, make sure that you continue to write those down, but put them into the maintenance section. So you've got focus, you've got maintenance. These ones will need moderate effort. So what are you going to do on a daily basis to give these, or a weekly, monthly, yearly basis to give this goal moderate amount of time, effort, and attention? And lastly is, what are some of the goals that you can just pause for the moment? Goals in which they will continue to move in the right direction to. You will continue to make progress on, but they're going to need a little bit less time and attention than the maintenance and the focus goals. So now that everyone's got you've got your 3 areas of focus, you've got your focus time and attention, you've got your maintenance time and attention, you've got your pause time and attention. What I suggest is to take half a day out, go into a coffee shop or get out of your house, get out of the office, and go and just spend half a day just getting into details about your goals, writing them out, writing when you're going to spend time, when you're going to allocate time and attention to each of those goals. How are you going to put all the maximum time and effort and intensity into your main goal? How are you going to continue to touch and nurture and give TLC to the other 2 areas, the maintenance and the pause, so they continue to make progress and you continue to go into the right direction and stay motivated? Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content of today's video. Just want to inform you about an upcoming training that we've got on February the 1st, 2020. So we're going to be give everyone a couple of weeks to come back and get refreshed, get into the groove. So February 1st at the Hive on Sukhumvit 49, I'm going to be doing a 1-day workshop. And on that 1-day workshop, we're going to be doing a massive brain dump onto all your goals. We're going to get all the information, all the ideas, all the concepts, all the things that you want to do this year. Get them down out your head onto paper. Then we're going to start to create a roadmap, start to create a goal set and a plan, an action plan, so you can effectively take all the ideas that you've got at the moment, put them into an easy strategy, step-by-step process for you to achieve the inevitable of getting your goal, getting the results that you want, and having the best year and having the time of your life. So join us on February the 1st. It's going to be at the Hive, Sukhumvit 49. The cost per ticket, we only have 20 spaces available. The cost per ticket is 1,997 baht, and you can reserve your slot. I'm going to send you the link in the Facebook post, and you can reserve your slot. Or you can DM me to get in touch if you've got any questions about the training. That's me over and out, guys.